Well. How are you doing, friends? I hope you're doing great. Myself, I'm doing fine over here. Welcome to the channel and to this video. Now, today, let's talk about the passport. And I have several questions regarding the passport. Do you need the passport in the DV process, or will you need it only at the interview? Or will you need it after the interview? Another question: how soon do you need to have the passport? And also the other question: if you were not selected, is the passport actually important? Let's deal with this question one after the other. When do you need the passport? Do you need now that you have been selected a winner? Do you need it during the interview, or will you need it after the interview when you're planning to relocate? To answer this question, first of all, I know the concern arises because initially we used to apply for the DV lottery for several years with the passport requirement that you needed to have the passport for you to play the lottery. But we know for sure that this clause that required you to have the passport was removed in the year 2021, and therefore the DV Lottery 2023 and 2024 and up to when it will be changed, they are not affected by the passport during the initial application. And that means that majority of those that get selected, or they were selected, especially in the DV Lottery 2024, they did not have the passport. And now the results for the DV Lottery 2024, they are already out, and you have realized that you have been selected, yet you don't have the passport. And therefore, when do you need the passport? If you don't know yet, you should know this. The passport is one of the documents that you need to have during filling the DS260 form. And the DS260 form has a and the DS260 form is that form that you are required to fill immediately you realize you have been selected. It is the immigrant visa form. That is what you fill to apply for the visa. Winning the green card lottery is not application for the visa. It is an opportunity you're given amongst the few for you to apply for the visa. And for the application for the visa is what we call filling the form DS260, the immigrant form. And in this immigrant form, the DS260, in the personal information, part 1, you will be needed to fill the travel details alongside your personal information. And the travel details, they speak of the passport. You give the details of the passport together with the passport number. And that has already answered the question, how soon you need it. You need the passport or the passports, including your derivatives, even in filling the DS260 form. You need the passport. So you need the passport during the filling the DS260 form, and you also need the passport during the interview, and also you need the passport when you are relocating from your country to the United States. But wait, what if you don't have the passport at this moment you have been selected, that is in the month of May. What should you do? Should you not fill the DS260 form and wait until you apply for the passport for you to fill the DS260 form? Absolutely no. What you can do to maneuver around this is, for all those in your application that don't have the passport, including yourself, you can use alternative documents in place, just temporarily. And the word is temporarily. You can use your national identity card information together with those of your derivatives, or you can use the temporary passport details if you have one. So you use the national IDs or the temporary passport in those travel details areas just temporarily, and then submit your DS260 form for it to be processed. And then after that, you go ahead and apply for the passports. And you need to do that between this period after submitting the DS260 form and your interview, because it is mandatory that you have the passports at the interview, and you cannot go through the interview successfully without the passports. Why? Because if you are successful at the interview, the visas will be needed to be stamped onto the passport. So if you don't have the passport, where do you expect the visas be stamped? You will need the passport at the interview. And also, once you obtain the passport, you need to unlock your DS260 and update and change the details. If you used the national identity card details, you unlock and change and replace the information with the passport details. That is before the interview. And if you cannot unlock it for one reason or the other, during the interview, the first counter where you hand over your documents, you tell that person to change your details, to update your information to the passport. And this also applies to those who filled their DS260 form with a passport that was expiring, that had a short time to expiry. Once you obtain the new passport, you need to change the details just as I have explained. Now, the other question is, do you need a passport even if you are not selected? Now, that depends upon you, because diversity visa is only one avenue to the US. Also, we have immigration programs to other countries, and you need the passport to go through these immigrations. If at all you're not only focused to the US, you want to get opportunities to whichever country, you will need the passport. So that depends on you. I hope I've answered all the questions in my discussion, and this information finds you at the right time. So if you don't have the passport and you've been selected, go ahead and get one. But if you have not been selected, you can as well apply for the passport and try other immigration programs. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it is informative. If so, please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and also to share. And let's meet in the next video.